Okay. Look where I am. This is my third time in the second half. I'm starting to record on the last part of 8 because this is the hardest part of the tower for me, and odds are I'm gonna fail, so I just want to document it. I did, however, escape 2 GBJs on 7. One at the very start just here, and one at this tightrope part. So if I do get to the end, hopefully I don't get kicked. But yeah, I got insanely lucky on this tower, dude. I've I've been grinding this tower for about whenever I beat TOUA, which was, I haven't even started editing that video, so like only a couple days ago. It's crazy how far I've progressed on this tower so quickly, considering how long it took me to beat TOUA. And yeah, this is the oh! I'm very surprised I did that, actually. Whew! Oh god, my heart is pounding, dude. I'm stressed. Actually, I'm not that stressed. I've practiced this a lot. However, there is still a couple parts that I'm really worried about, including that low ceiling part, like just there. God, it's atrocious. The X push and momentum jumps, and that wrap around there. Other than that, it should be alright. And 10 is basically a safety net, because you can clip back in. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. Okay. My experience with the tower so far, Jesus Christ, has actually been quite good. Like, this is gonna be a really hot take. However, this tower's not so bad. You know, obviously the gameplay is atrocious. Just like, it's got more thin studs than the entirety of Jeta. Just trying to be exact. It's probably getting me nowhere. Anyway. Everyone knows this tower is more thin studs than the entirety of Jeta 3 or over. However, it hasn't been so bad for me. Gameplay and enjoyability aren't necessarily linked, right? You can have a tower with terrible gameplay, but not terrible enjoyability. Same with, you know, it might have good creativity, but terrible gameplay. You know. Doing what II alert did. Of course, he's the master at Jeta. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Welcome back. You probably saw the last clip. I failed that bit there, the little bit, and past that now, clearly. actually made it to, I made it back here 2 more times after that. The first time, I failed the jump to, I failed the fit and jump at the end of the mini frame. And the second time, I failed the jump from there to there. So, you know. Anyway. Whoop! This, if I make it past this jump, I basically beat the tower. I reckon. I'm not gonna jinx anything. That. Ooh. 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 Before this clip continues, I'd just like to formally apologize for my absolutely atrocious commentary. I was feeling a lot of emotions at the time, and because of those emotions, I was finding it hard to speak. I know that sounds a bit silly, but it's true. So there's gonna be a lot more text around this time. I promise you it gets better at the end. Just please watch to the end, oh god. Jesus Christ. Sorry, there was no commentary there. Oh my god. I did it. I did the jump. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm actually lightheaded, dude. Jesus. Oh god. Sorry, I wasn't speaking. Oh my god. Okay. Will today be the day? Will today be the day? This job will decide it. Yes! Oh my god! my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm incredibly sorry for the lack of commentary. I oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. I've been talking in chat too much. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This feels like a dream. This legitimately feels like a dream. Okay. I think, considering this floor's literally a safety net, I may as well speak my experience with this tower. I started grinding it because I thought it would be funny. After, like, almost right after I beat Tia UA. And I practiced it a ton. You know, yeah, I practiced it a ton, and then I started grinding. You know, eventually I got to floor 5 and then floor 6. I did floor 6 first try, by the way, because floor 6 is like the easiest floor of the tower. I got to 7, and then eventually I managed to get to 8, and then I managed to get to 9. Failed 9 6 times. So, you know. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I really, like, this tower, like, I remember, like, starting through this tower thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have such a horrendous time. This is the worst tower in JTO. This sucks. I'm gonna hate this. And in the end, I didn't hate it immensely, you know? Like, you know, obviously the gameplay is atrocious. But, you know, it's not, like, the worst tower in JTO. You know, Tower of Elysium is literally in this ring, and I find that much worse, honestly. So, these people in chat, by the way, they've been a massive help. Cold Vapors, Simulator Games, Our Friendly Challenger, those guys have been cool. I'd also like to quickly mention An Inventive Name, or Ollie_pro, who kind of started grinding the tower with me, because we were grinding the tower at the same time, and we were always in the same server, and he beat it 12 hours after I did. So, you know, he's cool. If you're watching this, hi, I guess. So, you know, shout out, yeah. Jesus Christ, I nearly died. Oh, Jesus Christ, I would have quit the tower. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so... Oh. Oh my... Oh. Happy. I'm sorry for the lack of commentary. I just can't take it. Oh, my friend joined. Oh my god. Oh. I'm in a state of shock right now. I'm gonna record a clip later on where I describe my experience, because this has been a very dead thing. It's like there's been no commentary, so either I'm gonna add text over the video, or I'm gonna oh god, I can't speak. I can't speak. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Alright, it is about 30 minutes later. I have calmed down. I can speak. And I just want to describe my experience at the tower, because it was a roller coaster. First I'm going to rate it though. I'll have also in the description. The gameplay is like it's a 0 obviously, but like if I had to rate it anything other than 0, it'd be a -100. What's next? So creativity. Creativity is like a 2. It's not very creative. I'll go into the tower, like, there's nothing really creative about this tower. I guess, you know, having to redo the same segment twice, that's pretty creative. But yeah, creativity is like a 2. Design, like a 2. A lot of 2s. Yeah, there's not really any effort to design. It's just a bunch of floating platforms, you know. And enjoyability. This is where things get interesting. For me, enjoyability was like a 3.5. Which seems, you know, weird, you know. TOI, it's like the worst tower in the game. Surely it'd be really unenjoyable, but no. Just because a tower has bad gameplay doesn't mean the tower's enjoyability is also correlated with it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this tower is enjoyable. It's not. It's a hellish nightmare. But the enjoyability is still like a 3.5 for me, because like, I mean, I don't know. I just never really felt demotivated at all to play this, which is weird. But yeah, I don't know what the final score is. Just put it up on screen now. It's like an 8 or something. Yeah, and my experience with the tower? Okay. So this tower's been kind of a wild ride. I think I already said that at the start. But like at the start, like it was going fine. I managed to get to floor 5, and I managed to get to 6 pretty quick after only like a day or 2 of grinding. Yeah, I did 6 first try, because 6 is literally free. Like, you can't say otherwise. 6 is actually free, except for like those zipline parts down there. Like, those are kind of inconsistent, or at least the first zipline. Yeah, and also literally the entire year 6, you can escape to like at least 5 roof. So, you know, you don't really need to practice 6 that much. So onto 7. Going to 7, people say it's the hardest floor of the tower. It's not. It's really not the hardest floor of the tower. Like, it's inconsistent, yes. And especially some of the jumps, which, you know, if you beat this tower, you know what jumps I'm talking about. But it's really like only a couple jumps that are inconsistent. These jumps here, these are the jumps I'm talking about. The 3 high catastrophic jumps. Like, I'm consistent at them now, but like, those jumps are such a pain. And this conveyor section's also a bit inconsistent. For some reason, I failed, oops. I failed this jump a couple times into there. And other than that, like, the only part I found a bit annoying was these wedges here. But other than that, 7's like easy. On to 8. So 8 is interesting because the first part, so people don't actually know this, but this part's fake, by the way. Don't go there. A lot of people, I haven't seen many people do this, but say you fall down here, you can actually, well, obviously if you're not fully legit, which why would you do this fully legit? Jesus Christ, stop. Heli clip into here, and then if you go over here, you can actually LHJ onto this platform and go back. I mean, you can LHJ onto one of these as well, but like it's much easier if you do it here. And like I said in the video, I use this to escape 8 twice because I suck at the game. I'm gonna quickly get the buttons. I just realized this basically just turned into a guide. Anyway, this part's like bottom easy, so I'm just gonna skip over it. Just like, don't fail this part because I've failed this part once before and I was quite devastated. Just if it's, don't like jump onto it if it goes from like this part to over there. Jump onto it if it's from here and goes over there because that is closer. This part is garbage. I failed this part maybe like 6 or 7 times. This part, I hate this part. I hate it. It's like one of the worst parts of the tower. It's so unnecessarily hard and you have to be so quick. And it sucks. Yeah. But once you, as long as you don't hit your head on that jump, as long as you pass that, you've made it to 9 essentially. And this is where the tower gets interesting. Okay, 9 for me. Hardest for the tower. Okay, I failed it 6 times. 6 times I failed it. So you know, it's a yeah. For this jump, people find this jump hard for some reason. I don't know. Just align your mouse with this edge of the stud, and then like just treat it like a long jump. It's really not that hard. And go here, and then for this, you just align yourself. I'm really not bothered though. These jumps are kind of hard. I failed this jump once. I failed this jump once, even though it's easy. And for here, yeah. This, obviously, this was my PB. You would have seen it in a previous clip, maybe. I don't know if I'm bothered. But just don't overthink it. Like, honestly, people tend to overthink things a lot in JTA, I find. But just don't overthink jumps. Like, don't try and create really complex strategy for things. Just try and just do a normal jump and see if it works. Because I overthought it, and it turned out that I was stupid. All you had to do was just do a slightly long jump. Anyway, for this part, here's an overthinking strategy. Use Candy Beacon, or you can, I don't know how good Campfire is. Campfire's a bit less good, but like, you should use Campfire anyway, because this jump here, the jump that I failed twice. I failed this jump twice. So you can actually use Campfire because it gives you like a cool little speed boost, and it turns a jump from a high nil jump to like a rem. So but the strategy I used when beating it, you wouldn't have seen it, but I just did that, and then I did a long jump, and then I did that, which actually is fairly inconsistent. I don't know how I thought of this jump. I just saw people like who beat GOER who did this at the final stretch, so it's whatever. But use Campfire. It's a lot easier. But like, if you're at the spot, you'd be under a lot of stress. Like I was shaking out of my mind when I got here. So yeah. So for this part, just do the same strategy as the last part. I'm not bothered though. So yeah, this jump here can be fairly inconsistent, so whatever. This part's fine. This part, practice this part a little bit. The second layer is much easier than the first, aside from 1 or 2 jumps. This part here is so just like use alignment keys and just walk. For this part here, for some reason I did that a ton, and now for some reason it just doesn't work. I don't know if there's been like a physics update or something, but it just doesn't work anymore. So use alignment keys, go against the wall, use alignment keys to turn, and then walk like that. So yeah, just whatever, who cares, shut up. This part here, this jump for me was like a coin flip. It kind of like, I got it half the time, I failed it half the time, so I sat there for about 2 minutes before I actually did it, because it would have decisioned whether I beat the tower or not. You know, yeah, whatever, who cares, shut up. 12 star jump, yay! And then you beat the tower. Unless you're fully legit, then you still got a pretty long ways to go. Don't do it fully legit, Jesus Christ. Floor 10's easy, dude. Floor 10's like insane difficulty. It just spams long jumps. It's also like 2 minutes long, so that's good. Yeah, I GPG escaped on this part twice as well. But yeah, this tower has been a wild ride for me, and I recommend that none of you do it. Nobody do it. Nobody, never, ever, never. Don't do it. Don't do this tower. Jesus, please, don't. See my t-shirt? Yeah. Don't play this tower. Sorry. Unless you want to be really funny, like because I might have said this before, but my only motivation for playing this tower was that it would have been really funny if I beat it. So, you know, yeah. It is also my hardest tower, which, you know. Ooh, catastrophic time. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so, you know. I'm excited for that. This part was a little long, so I might shorten it, I might not, I don't know. But if you watch through all the way, here's a little secret to tell you. I failed a 1 stud wraparound on 4